Over the past few months, the BBC has been creating a data set with the number of students that have been asking their university for help with their mental health. I've been looking through the figures and we've found that only 12 of Scotland's 19 universities were able to provide full statistics on how many of their students were actually coming forward over a 5-year period. Those figures show a 68% increase in the number of students approaching their student support service with a mental health issue. Connor Smith was in his 3rd year studying computer games development at the University of the West of Scotland when he started counselling.
So it was early November. My friend had just taken his life, a very close friend of mine. And when that happened, I was really shook up. I didn't really know what to do with myself. At the time, I didn't know who to speak to. I felt like I couldn't speak with my family. It was like I felt like I was burdening them because they didn't really know the situation, and I couldn't speak to my close friends because they were also going through the same thing.
The university's counselling team quickly reached out to Connor, who accepted their help.
I was really worried. I think it was one of the lowest that I've been. There was just one evening where I just sat down and I was thinking, you know, what the hell am I doing? What am I going to do? There's nothing that I could think that I could pull myself out of this.
Connor believes that counselling helped him overcome his lowest point at university.
I definitely wouldn't have done as well in university, or I might not have even passed, or just quit out in general. And if I did that, then I really wouldn't know what I'd be doing with myself. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I didn't have university at that time.
Connor's situation goes to show the complexity of issues that students are presenting with. He said that he would like to see more counsellors made available to the students because there's just more and more of them coming forward for help. University counsellors told BBC Scotland they are dealing with more crisis students than ever before. That could mean a student is actively self-harming, threatening suicide, or requires being sectioned or hospitalised. Crisis students experience severe emotional distress, including panic attacks. Hannah Moles was in her 3rd year of studying maths when she approached the student mental health team for help.
I had a lot of sort of family problems to do with my gran. She was diagnosed with dementia. Me and my brother were going over good like 3 or 4 times a week, make her dinner, get shopping for her, just to keep her company. But it takes a lot out of you.
Hannah said that when she wasn't caring for her gran, working or sleeping, she'd be in the library trying to study.
I couldn't just sit down and focus on the work that I had to do. It was just difficult trying to find the motivation to actually go to uni and to go to work, but I knew I had to do both. But I ended up struggling quite a lot with uni, which is why I ended up going to counselling.
Hannah's fears were confirmed when she failed her 3rd year of university.
I was heartbroken. I was devastated. It's one of those things when you get that like email through being like, oh, your exam results are up, and you're like, I'm not sure if I want to know how I've done. And then finding out that you've failed all your classes, it's horrible. Especially when you know that you've put in the work. And that is the best you could have done, but you've still not done enough.
The Scottish Government has promised 80 new counsellors in universities and colleges over the next 4 years. Gemma Jones of the National Union of Students believes the investment is critical to improving student mental health. Do you think that we have hit a crisis point in student mental health?
We've seen that there's an increase in this generation of people who do need mental health support, who are coming forward saying they need mental health support. And if they aren't able to access that, then I would say yes, we're definitely at a crisis point. So the Scottish Government have promised that they're going to put 20 million and they're going to put 80 counsellors forward in the next 4 years. But we're going to discuss with them in the future what the details are, how that provision is going to look. Is that going to meet needs? Is it going to be full-time? Is it going to be part-time counsellors? It comes down to funding.
The Scottish Government told BBC Scotland they will work closely with the National Union of Students and universities and colleges to decide how the money is spent. University counsellors have told us that they are dealing with more students in crisis than ever before, and we've heard from the students themselves about the kind of situations they have to deal with. whether it's anxiety, losing a friend to suicide, or acting as a carer. There are many reasons that students seek help with their mental health. Universities are doing all they can to support students that need immediate help. But for the students who are still on a waiting list, the 80 new counsellors, which were promised by the Scottish Government, they can't come soon enough.
I think university was probably the best stretch of my life, even though it was easily the lowest that I've been as well.
I think more and more people are starting to come forward and be like, I need help. I'm struggling and I really need the help. And I think there does need to be some more counsellors just to try and help with that demand. But it is really good that the universities are offering these services. It is amazing. And I don't know what I'd be doing without it.